Hopefully we are. Let me just double check the YouTube. Oh, we are not going live on the YouTube actually. Yes, we are now. Sorry guys, sorry for the delay. I was actually streaming already on Instagram for like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, but it wasn't running live on the YouTube. So that is my mistake. Anyways, welcome all. Welcome to the Sunday Focus. As every single Sunday Focus, we will be diving into the three pairs that we trade, which is Bitcoin, Euro USD, and gold. I will walk you through my plan, basically show you what I'm expecting from the upcoming 5 days. So before we start, or before I show you the actual TA that I already did on gold, please give me 100% of your attention because that's going to be extremely important. So that is the first thing, and hopefully you had a nice weekend, spent some time with the family, you took some time off from the charts, and you are ready to get back into it. I did. I had absolutely amazing weekend. I had a mastermind with one of my friends. Wash, you may know him if you are from Czech Republic, and that was absolutely amazing. So I'm ready with plenty of energy to get back into the charts, and I'm looking forward to it. Anyways, what I was saying here, we were rejecting from the entry zones that I gave you like 7 days in advance. That played out already. We created this very aggressive wick to the down, or candle to the downside with a fair value gap. I was saying on a stream that I'm looking for a move up. Unfortunately, that didn't play out. I wasn't stepping into a position personally. Why? I was simply looking for rejection and then sweeping the liquidity. We didn't get the liquidity sweep. We did, but on the other side from what I was expecting. So we swept the liquidity up here. That is basically a red flag for my trade that it's a little bit too risky to take. Very simply said, hopefully the explanation makes sense. Anyways, what I'm expecting here now is that if you zoom out, you are still in the uptrend. You are in this retracement phase. And I'm basically looking for these internal highs as a very important level. Once we reclaim them, I'm starting to look for long positions and looking for a further move higher to around 20, basically 2144, 2145. I know it's, like a very positive projection, one could say, but just from the technical perspective, it does make sense. I will provide you with the fundamental analysis during the week in my group, which is the Crypto Wizards. You can join it for free on the Discord, but that is going to be one of the important things to implement into our analysis. If we go down to the 15-minute time frame, that's going to be very important. We created like equal lows during Friday session, basically very close to the US close, very close to the close session. I'm repeating close too much. But I'm basically looking for sweeping the liquidity below the level here. Once we sweep the liquidity, then we are looking for a move for the higher. That is personally going to be my plan that I'm looking for on a gold chart. I'm not really looking for anything else, to be completely fair. So just presetting alert, it does make sense from my perspective. It does make sense from the strategy that I use. And we also have a naked POC to target TP1 and TP2 also provided. So basically this could be your TP1, this could be your TP2. Just looking for the liquidity sweep, sweeping the liquidity and move up. That's really about it on the gold chart. We had a second trade formed on a chart. Personally, I wasn't taking this one because I was already on the mastermind. But as you can see, it played out very, very well. We still didn't hit the TP though. And I will walk you through the plan, what to do when this happens, and what I would do in this case if you took the position or you didn't. I was posting this to the Discord actually. I'm pretty sure I was. Yes, it's here. I said looking for the supply zone just for a quick scalp. I provided you with the stop loss and I provided you with the entry. It all comes down to just like trading live with my team, because I think I'm personally providing course in the Czechia. And I think if you are from Czech Republic and you are not a member of the Crypto Wizards course or the CW trading, you don't have to buy my course. Let's just make it clear, okay? What I want from you is find someone who is giving you the education, giving you the value, but also trading with you live, because that is the most important thing, and that is actually the thing that's going to help you in becoming a profitable trader, because you see how to implement these things in real life, which is the most important part of the whole thing. So you don't have to buy my course. There is a there are other options you can buy, but our advantage is that we actually trade with you live. So if you are from Czech Republic and you are looking for some education, we are the right choice. Let's just make it clear. But let's go to the 4-hour time frame on the EU, because I think EU is going to be the most important pair, since a lot of you from the group may actually be already in the position. So we swept the liquidity here. There is still this demand level that is very important on the chart, and I believe that it's going to be tested. No one knows, okay? I personally think that there is a higher chance of this level being tested than not. But what I would do in your case, if you are short, which is now a profitable position, very, very nice position already, I would place stop loss to break even, because you literally got the exact top on the chart. As you can see, like the entry was the exact top. If you go back and I place back the position tool, it's like, you know, exact top on the chart. So just move your stop loss to break even, which means somewhere around here, just minimize your risk and you are risk free. I still believe we are going down, so I still believe you will make money on this trade. Personally, this is how I would do it. If you want to be extra safe and you lost some money, for example, previous week, then what I would do is probably, if you are entering here with the stop loss above the high, now this gives you approximately 1.8R, which may be like 1.8% of your capital. If you use half of that, it's almost 1%. I would probably realize the take profit if you are in some if you are down from the previous week. That would be my plan that I would implement here. Okay, so if I'm down, if I'm on some losing streak and I need to make some percentages that's gonna help me to get out of it, this is the trade, and just collapse the trade, take the profit. If this is not your case, then really just look for the move lower, and that's really about it. So from the longer term perspective, what I'm expecting, looking for this naked POC to be swept. That is the first level. Overall, I would be bullish and I would be looking for the EU for a move up. So basically, I'm interested in taking some long positions during this level or inside this level right here. Okay. What it's all about? It's really now all about the fundamental analysis that we will get. I'm not sure if it's done already. I think it's not yet. Nope, I believe it's not. Let me just double check it. Today's 28. Nope, it's not done yet, but it's going to be provided to you for free actually in the Discord. So we will implement that also into our strategy, into our it's for longer term momentum. All right, so we got the EU, we got the gold. Let's analyze Bitcoin, and we will do also the giveaway for the 2 10K challenges, okay? Let's analyze the BTC. Oh my goodness, we are up very, very nicely, actually. This is a very nice move up. Approximately 10%. That's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. Anyways, I'm bearish on Bitcoin. To be fair, I'm looking for a move down. Okay, so from the start of the week, definitely looking for a bearish bias. Definitely looking for a move down. I can be wrong, of course. Okay, so like, of course I can be wrong, but I believe that we are going higher. Definitely at least to the zone right here. And this is based really just on the TA, nothing really extra special. It's based on liquidity. It's also based on a high volume node. But this could be a very, very likely scenario to occur on a chart. Just checking what is happening here. Anything. And what are we getting here? Plenty of shorts. Okay, so from this point we are getting plenty of shorts. Okay, so now we are getting pretty good idea of where we need to take the stop losses. so it's going to be here. Okay, so now you saw the exact progress or process of how I found the liquidity point, liquidity pool. Now, describe to the chat how I did that, how I got the idea that above the high here, and actually it's also going to be above the high here, how I found these two levels based on what tool and what approach. I will randomly pick two people that will win the 10K challenge. That's it. Very, very simple, actually. Let's see. And I'm talking about this for, and don't copy other people, okay? So someone said volume, which is not right. Volume is not right, so do not copy the okay, net shorts here and net shorts. We got two winners. I think I should stop here. Let's actually pick these two people. So this is the winner number one. Winner here. And this is the second winner. Because you guys said it right from exactly what I'm using, from what exactly I'm talking about every single live stream when I'm doing this. And you actually pay attention. You deserve it. Very simply said. All right, cool. So you are the winners of the challenge. All you got to do is now just open this, open the account, go to the Discord, go to the 4 traders, create a new ticket, and you are sorted. We can move on. Goodness, I'm getting so many messages. I need to reply to these, but I had like time off from the phone and everything, which was very, very beneficial. Okay. So yeah, I'm bearish on BTC. These are the two levels that we can sweep the liquidity from, sweep the LQ, and get a move down. This is my plan. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm expecting from the chart, and we'll see how it plays out. Okay. Basically, my ideal scenario for tomorrow is actually move up, sweeping the liquidity, sweeping potential liquidity from here, creating the trapped value area setup that I'm always paying attention to. Boom, we got a plan with the stop loss, with the take profit of this level being the TP, and you are sorted. Overall bearish bias for Bitcoin. That's all I need to know for now. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. I think the support is not working on the weekend, so they will give it to tomorrow. But that's a bit unfair that you won 2 times in a row, actually. But you said it right. All right, guys. What we can do is we can actually break down some of the pair that you trade and I don't trade, and I can give you some opinion about it because today's day was a very, very quick one. So if you want to, I can give you an idea about what I would be doing on, I don't know, GBP, USD. It depends on what you trade. I'm not sure that you can win only one time in 30 days. I think that I'm the one that sets the rules. No, I don't think so, actually. But if you've heard it somewhere, then no, you can win more times. Or maybe I said it in the past, I'm not sure. Okay, let's pick randomly from the people requests. Crude oil. I think crude oil I did last time. We should do something else. Let's do NAS. That's 100. I'm not even sure what is the ticker of it. This. Hopefully it is. I've never really traded NAS, to be fair. But pretty much there is a very nice uptrend. Okay. We actually have volume on the FXCM. I think we could have the volume, but I'm not 100% sure. But it looks like we do. POC, which is not perfect, but we can work with that. Personally, I would be bearish on the NAS in terms of the next move down, which is most likely going to be to around here, potentially down there. It really depends on how NAS reacts from this point. If we are looking for just like a liquidity sweep, that is the potential ideal scenario. But it really depends on how we're going to react from there. What can also happen is that we're just not going to sweep the liquidity. We're going to go through the level and we are going down to around 17,140. So that would be one of the things I'll be paying attention to. What do you say about pairs with JPY? JPY pairs. Well, like, one thing you need to realize is that a lot of times they are like pretty volatile during our Asia session, which is the first thing that is going a little bit against us if you are trading, or if you are from Czechia as I am. And I don't really have a big experience with them, and I'm really fan of just like trading three pairs that you really like or that you have experience with, which in my case is the Euro USD, Bitcoin, and gold. Basically, now I'm trading even more Euro USD than I do BTC. Even though I have most experience with Bitcoin, I'm just trying to get better on the Euro dollar. I see big potential in that. Even like when you take investors' money and you trade with investors' money, it's better to just tell them, I trade Forex and I trade Euro USD instead of some exotic pairs and so on. So that is also like one of the reasons that you got to go like in depth to think about why it may be better than other things, because these are the things that no one tells you. But then you actually start talking with some investors. This is one of the things that they prefer to just not trade something very exotic. Someone was asking about what is the net shorts. Well, on the Exo charts, which is that platform that we use for the volume trading, for the footprints trading, basically it shows you something called net shorts and net longs, which is combined with the open interest and delta. I know I'm maybe sounding like, or I'm telling you some things that you've never heard about, but it's just like, if you don't know about volume and delta, go and buy the CW trading. If you are the member of that and you don't know what is the net shorts and net longs, watch the course again, but I will explain it to you. So basically it's calculating the open interest with the delta, and it's trying to calculate if it was more new shorts or more new longs. So you see the histogram, and if the histogram on the NS side goes up, it tells you that there was more shorts than actually longs stepping into the market. On the other hand, if net shorts are going down and net longs are going down, it's only closing positions. So then it depends on which side was closed more. Or if you have net shorts down and net longs up, it shows you that the move to the upside is actually pushed by new long step into the market and also closing the shorts. Hopefully it does make sense. I will be doing a masterclass about the exo charts, and I will be going very, very in depth about these things. And the masterclass is going to be free. So now it's really just all about staying patient till I announce the date, and then you need to be lucky enough to get to the meeting. But it's going to be recorded, and then it's going to be in the course. What is your long-term prediction on the BTC? Well, I personally think we are still going down to around 35,000, potentially even lower, and then up. Okay? I wouldn't really invest like a huge money into it now. I think like the best scenario was just like DCA, like the 6 months, 8 months ago, 10 months ago when the Bitcoin was down. Now, if you don't have anything and you are planning to invest into Bitcoin or everything into Bitcoin, that is not a good idea, in my opinion. So I would rather, I wouldn't be like extremely aggressive. It depends on your situation, obviously, but I'm quite aggressive, but I can afford it. And I really believe in BTC. So my plan is that we will be going up from the 35K. That is what I'm expecting. Does it have to happen? Does it have to happen? No, obviously not. We can create something else, and Bitcoin can go down, which you need to keep in mind. But what's your opinion on the Mamba FX scam? 100% scam. I believe. I don't want to call anyone out, but it's just like, just look at him and look at what he promotes. Do you trade fundamentals? Well, yeah, I do combine fundamentals with my strategy. What is your opinion on holding positions overnight? I personally don't do it. because of the reason that um, I, I was in a point where it's just like you get up during the night, you check the phone, and you're automatically going to check the PNL. And then let's say that you are break even from the winning position, you are break even potentially in a small loss, which is fine. Stop loss not hit yet, but then you're just like laying in your bed at 3 a.m. thinking about what's going to happen next. Am I going to lose? Am I going to win? And this is really not the scenario you want to be in. And then, of course, you can just leave your phone at the office. You can have like dedicated trading device. I just sleep better when I'm not in a position during the night. Then it was messing up with my sleep, which led to messing up with my performance, which led to a longer losing streak, which led to making less money. You know, like if you calculate these things more in depth, then it does make sense to you. So what I would do personally is I'm trying to take a small amount of setups as possible with the best potential trade setups. So A plus trades, ideally. And yeah, that is it. That is what I'm doing now. The first meetup was amazing. Have I some chance to go another? Bro, I think if you were on the first one, it's gonna be pretty hard to get you to the second one. Obviously, we can do things, but I know, no, I'm kidding. But um, it's just like we need to give the chance also to other people. But it's gonna be recorded, don't worry. And I think you are the member of the CW Trading, so you'll see the whole record of it. Bro, like out of all indices, I've never traded these. To be fair, I've never traded these, so I'm not the one to recommend you something. I'm always like when I'm talking about something, I need to have some experience with it. And I someone placed me like a very in-depth question about investing into Bitcoin this weekend, and I wanted to answer because I actually knew the answer, but then I realized like am I the right person to actually answer this in-depth question when I'm not that skilled in the investing? And I said exactly this to him. I'm not skilled enough to actually give you the answer, the relevant answer you are looking for. Probably it's going to be better if you do your own research. Then I'm going to tell you my answer, and then you can compare my answer to your unbiased opinion. But if I'm just going to give you an advice about the thing that I'm not really sure about, I think this is not really how the things should be done. But I'm seeing like so many YouTubers and traders saying something about strategy, saying something about the tool. I've been watching so many people that are actually lying about the footprint trading and the volume trading. They don't know how to use it, and they still give you advices. Yeah, that's it. What is your opinion about Swaggy C? He's doing 365 days with the community, showing his every trade, doing webinars. He's going from like 4K to 1 million. Well, if he's doing everything live, then it's good. I just if he's not entering live and then he's just showing positions, then it's scam, I would say. Because and this is for example case of Alex G. And I don't want to be calling anyone out, but like they are using like a promotion brokers where they basically can place the order to the history, and then it looks like they are in a profit. And these things are actually done. You can do some research about it, but it's always like it's when it's not like Onda or some big broker, when they are not faking, it's always a little bit like I wouldn't really trust it. Okay, so if he's entering live, showing lots of everything, then he's probably real. Which like there are real people. Swaggy C. It's ICT scammer. I don't think that ICT scammer, but actually I don't know this guy. But yeah, good for him. And he's good if he's doing everything live. That's actually well appreciated. All right, cool guys. I'm gonna collapse the stream because we did a plan, and I don't really want to be answering the opinions because I don't want to give you like fake opinion, but also I don't want to be calling people out and traders that I don't really know on 100%, but I have like biased opinion. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me. That is about it for today. We got a plan. We got a levels. You know what I'm expecting. You know what are the levels that I'm looking for. I'm going to let you know once I enter inside the group. That is it. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and see you tomorrow in the Discord.